Like to walk us through that moment, like when you really realized that, oh shit, this is I got hair. Like what was that moment like? Hey guys, it's DJ from Carrots and Brotherhood. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have a special guest. I have Rich from Richie Z, right? That's the name of your
Yeah, that's the name of the channel. How are you guys? What's going on?
Hey, welcome, Rich. Rich is going to be answering a question that I've been getting a lot these days, and I can't answer it for you guys because I don't have any personal experience, and I don't like to talk about things that I don't personally use or have used in the past. And he's going to be talking about topical finasteride. And before we go any further, you guys should know that neither Rich nor I are doctors, guys. I always say consult with your physician before starting any type of drug, especially finasteride. But and this is for educational purposes only. Okay. Have you noticed a difference between oral and topical when, as far as hair regrowth or stopping shedding or anything like that?
I would the efficacy of topical finasteride. It's definitely efficacious. So I've been on it for 11 months now, and within 3 months I started noticing hair growth. The fourth month it really thickened up, like a lot. There were a lot of viewers on my YouTube channel that were just completely astonished. I was completely astonished. It was like a big confidence boost. Like my whole look, in terms of like my face shape and just how it was, it kind of just brought me back like 3 years, which sometimes that's all that guys need is just
That frame, yeah.
yeah. It really does just frame your face, and other than I consider myself very lucky and very responsive to the treatment that I've been on, and that topical finasteride and minoxidil, while it's supposed to prevent hair loss, it also regrew my hair. And the regrowing of the hair is,
Wow.
it's I would assume that like not everyone can can get that lucky in terms of regrowing their hair. But preventing it is a completely different story. I think it's pretty efficacious there.
Not only did you see like your hair stop, I guess, miniaturizing or the hair loss kind of stopped, but you actually started regrowing hair. Do you think that was due to mixing it in the minoxidil itself? I'm assuming you're talking about liquid minoxidil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the liquid minoxidil. I mean, Rogaine minoxidil 5%. It's FDA approved. Everyone knows that it has the potential to regrow hair. I think it regrows hair in about 80% of people that try it. I did try it before. I tried minoxidil in 2018, right? I tried it for 4 months, exactly like how I tried it while mixing it with finasteride, and I didn't get any results. I had no mini hairs coming in, no baby hairs or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, I honestly don't know like what happened, but I don't know. I would say I was not as strict on my regimen. Like I would do it every single day, but I just wasn't looking for the hairs. Like I wasn't really I would just put it on, slap it on for 4 months, and just forget about it. And in 4 months, nothing happened. So I was like,
I mean, did you shed or did your hair loss get worse or it just kind of stayed the same?
it just completely stayed the same. I didn't see a single change or anything like that. So I mean, you give it some time, but I guess in my youth, I was a little more impatient than I am now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be impatient with these treatments, man. Yeah, for sure.
Hair loss is treating hair loss. You got to give it time. It's a big thing. Yeah, you got to give it at least 6 months. I kind of regret not doing just the finasteride for at least 6 months, but I've learned, and on this regimen that I'm doing, where I did incorporate the finasteride, I saw results very quickly, and I noticed it. And but the thing though was that I was really looking for it. I looked in the mirror for, really close up. Like I was 3 inches from the mirror. My nose was fogging up the mirror, and I would just look every single day, just for like 30 seconds or so. I would look at it and I would just back away. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. And then 2 or 3 months time came and hair. There's hair, mini baby hairs. So
Like to walk us through that moment, like when you really realized that, oh shit, I got hair. Like what was that moment like?
So I would classify myself as like a Norwood 2 or 2.5 or Norwood 2.5. Yeah. And I had the Vegeta M, right? That's how you refer to the receding hairline. And out of nowhere, it just like the M just flattened out, and there was like a lot of hair here now. I have bad lighting, but you can always just take a look at my YouTube channel where I document all the progress. But my juvenile hairline literally just came back, and I looked in the mirror. I was like, wow, this is really working. Like I'm glad and I'm very lucky that I'm documenting and I'm responding to the treatment that I've decided to undertake.
Since you are applying the finasteride like topically, did you notice any like changes in the texture of your hair or any the feeling of your hair, the thickness of your hair? What's changed?
So I would say the first month there was some hair loss. Like it felt a lot thinner, I would say. And then as 2 and 3 months came, all I saw were mini baby hairs. So that's what I was worried. I didn't even care about the hair that I had already. I was just looking at and amazed by the baby hair. And then now that I'm 11 months in, I can run through my hair. I'll have a baby hair or two on my hands, but the thickness of the hair is actually it's improved, definitely improved. I would consider
That's crazy, man.
My pre-treatment hair was very wispy. I would go in the wind, and if my hair, I rock a comb over, and I still do, just because I'm not, I don't consider myself cured from hair loss. I'm not safe from hair loss, and so pre-treatment, the wind would come and it would blow. So I push my hair this way, and the wind, if I was facing the wrong way and the wind came this way and blew my hair up like this, it would look like a disaster. And now that I do it, I'm not as self-conscious about it. I'm a lot more confident. And that's the thing about hair, is that hair brings a lot of confidence. It's kind of like your identity that you're not willing to give, and it's great to like see all this progress. And
well, for the guys who have been asking, I don't have any answers for them, but you do apparently, because you make your own topical. So walk us through the process of making topical finasteride, like how much finasteride per bottle of or minoxidil to use, and hook us up with a recipe, man.
So the dosage of finasteride that you should be taking for just the normal diet, even if you were taking it orally, is 1 milligram of finasteride. So if you convert that into solutions and solvents and solutes and all that stuff, you would basically come out with a 0.1% finasteride solution. So basically that means is I have 12 5 milligram tablets of finasteride. So in total, that's 60 milligrams of finasteride. And then you would have a bottle of minoxidil. And usually these bottles of minoxidil, liquid minoxidil, not the foam. The liquid minoxidil comes in 60 ml bottles with a squeezer and everything. So what I would do is I would pulverize these finasteride pills into a very fine powder, like no chunks, nothing like that, very fine. And I would mix it with the minoxidil, and I would just shake for about 10 minutes, making sure everything is dissolved. And I would just apply that to my scalp, and that would give you about like a 1.5 to a 2 month supply of topical finasteride and minoxidil.
And do you just leave that on your hair for an hour, 4 hours? Do you all day? Like how long do you let that sit there?
So the timing is, it's based on everyone's schedule. but I usually apply it at night just because at night I'm not really doing anything. I'm not really going out. I'm asleep in my bed. And I would apply it at night to completely dry hair. You don't want to have damp hair for this because it would just mess with the absorption of your hair. So you want to have dry hair, and you apply it onto the affected parts of your scalp that have hair loss. Apply it, and usually you'd give it like 1 or 2 hours, but most of the time you would have 4 hours just to be like completely safe and know that all of the finasteride and the minoxidil is going in and being absorbed into your scalp.
Rich from Richie Z hooked you guys up with a nugget of knowledge. Check out his content. I'll put the link in the description below. Anyways, my name is DJ from Carrots and Brotherhood, guys. I'll see you in the next video.